Well, Donnie's very upset, folks. We got a problem with the truck. Now, there's two trucks. There's about to be three trucks, but my 83 Chevy Silverado that Donnie just put the engine in. The first motor that Donnie just put the engine in. It's leaking like a sieve around the headers.
Yeah, I told him. As soon as you get done, as soon as I get this thing out of here, go straight to the damn exhaust shop. He didn't listen.
I can't find an exhaust shop yet that'll do it. Look, it's not easy. Now, here's the problem. Some person put headers on the truck, and it's just it's a daily driver. It's not, the engine's not all souped up or nothing, the original engine, right?
It was a 305.
It's a 305, yeah, the one that was in it. There it is. Right? And he put headers on it. But here's the problem with headers. They always leak. Always. There is no header on the earth that doesn't leak.
You got to get the wrench to tighten them up every other day.
Yep.
He should have went and changed them.
So they're leaking like a sieve, and it's going. How's it sound, Donnie?
This is the last time I'm tightening this thing up. You got to get to the store and get these things changed.
So the little bolts are in a place where you can't hardly put them in. It's all screwed up.
You got to use a wrench. A little quarter turn here and there. And go get them changed.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you video of Donnie putting the headers on and moaning and complaining about how much they suck. So we'll watch that.
Well, Donnie's got everything disconnected underneath. Now we're trying to take these damn headers off. I bought this truck. I keep saying we because he's doing most of the work, but I bought this truck. It used to be a Texas truck, and we don't know if the engine's been swapped. Donnie thinks it has because of these headers. I mean, the headers and the...
There's all kinds of metric bolts on this thing.
Yeah, so we think it's probably been swapped at some point. It's got 204,000 miles on the truck, unless it's 304,000 miles, which may be. But they've got headers on them. I can't stand headers, so they leak like hell. But we got a problem where we got to put the headers back on the new engine because we can't get the exhaust done. So basically I'm going to put the headers back on the new engine and then take it to an exhaust place to have them put the old manifolds back on and put all new dual exhaust all the way out.
Y'all comment down below what you think's the matter with this motor. We're gonna tear it down once I pull it out of here and see
what we think it is.
What we can find.
I think it's gonna be bent push rod over on this side of the engine.
I think it's gonna be burnt valves.
Perhaps a burnt valve.
Or bent valves, one or the other.
Something's going on over here, I think. Donnie's saying since there is a crossover pipe on the exhaust, it could be either side and you wouldn't know. You can see though, one of the reasons we're pulling it's because, you know, we've got our other truck I still don't have running. Well, I've got it running, but it ain't right. And one of the reasons that I was working on that one is because this one really needed an engine rebuild just because it leaks like a sieve. So it was time anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna buy a crate motor and put in it. What do you think, Donnie?
It's the only way to ride, I believe.
We think it's the only way to ride if you're going to keep the truck, right? And this has been a good truck to me, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep it and just put a new motor in it. And we can't hire anybody to do it, apparently.
And we're not talking about a remanufactured motor.
Yeah, we're talking brand new block, everything. We're going to get it in a box and then push it in there. That's what we're hoping. We can't find anybody to do an engine swap for us, so.
And the only engine we can find relatively quickly
it's from the damn dealer.
It's from the dealer.
If you go to Chevy and say, I would like to buy a new engine, they say, okay.
We'll have it to you tomorrow.
We'll have it to you tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. They would swap it for us too, but it's like 10 grand to swap it or something. And then the problem with having a dealer do it is they complain about every little thing. Well, you know, I don't know about that radiator.
Yeah, that wire there's got a fray in it.
Let's check. We need to go ahead and get the harness. Of course, they're back ordered.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Gonna be here about 6 weeks. But the engines, if you just buy the damn engine in a crate, They got it the next day. That's what I claim. We're going to find out tomorrow. But we're pulling the engine out now.
All right, so I have slowly been collecting parts so I can swap these manifolds. So here's what I have so far. Donnie's been on me about swapping the manifolds. I have ordered the 2 exhaust manifolds, but they haven't got here yet.
2 exhaust manifolds.
One of them was 70, one of them was like 80 or something like that.
Okay.
I have this gasket here. This is the exhaust manifold gasket for the driver's side.
That's the donut.
No, this ain't the donut.
Oh, that's
It's the half donut.
Yep, that's the half donut.
There's a different one for the passenger side. This is complicated, people, because here's the problem. You put the manifolds on, and then now your pipe doesn't come down in the same spot as it does on the header. So you can't hook it up to the exhaust. Okay? So you can't find an exhaust guy that'll do the manifolds because that's an engine part. And you can't find an engine guy that'll do the exhaust because that's an exhaust part.
Well, I want to know one thing.
What?
Out of 12 bolts, how do you only got 4?
Well, here's the thing. So I've been ordering parts, and there's 2 different sizes of bolts. They made it complicated.
Oh.
So this is one size of the flange bolts that I'm going to need for the manifolds. Now, of course, I'm just guessing on all of this because no one online knows anything about it, because nobody takes their exhaust manifolds off, puts headers on, and then takes the headers off and puts the exhaust manifolds back on. They don't know what size the bolts are supposed to be. So I'm flying blind here, people. So I got a few of them. I got more on the way. And look, I got some little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You probably don't need one of them on every bolt, do you?
Oh, hell no. Why would you put them on every boat?
So I think by next week, I'll probably have all the stuff I need. But the problem is we can't swap it out because we can't bend the new exhaust that we're going to need if we remove the header and put the...
Hell, why don't we just go out and buy the machine?
and put the manifolds on. This is not an easy problem to fix, people. Okay? Come on, people. Come on now.
Come on now, it's a hydraulic bender.
Come on now, people.
We ain't got no hydraulics.
The headers come down to... Okay, people, come on now. The manifold's here. The headers come down to here. When you replace it with the manifold, now it only comes to here. Your pipe's back here. Your manifold's now up here. You're missing part of it. So you need an exhaust guy. So I have not been able to find an exhaust guy yet that can do the manifolds and do the exhaust. This is some crazy stuff. It's going to take us a while to figure this out.
You know what I used to do when I was a kid?
What?
You just take them off.
Yeah.
You put your exhaust on there.
Your manifolds?
Your manifold. And then you get you one of them flex pipes. And you stick it there and stick it there and you ride for about a week and the flex pipe breaks. And then you go and get it.
That's right. I could use like a dryer exhaust pipe or something.
Yeah, the metal ones.
It'd be loud though. I don't think you could do it and have it.
It's loud already with this damn thing leaking like hell.
That's true.
I can hear you coming for like 12 blocks away.
All right, so I'm gonna see when our other parts get in and see if we can get something done here.
Woo!
Well, guess what? The time has finally came.
Time has came. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all something real quick here, right in the middle of this video.
You're gonna teach me something real quick right in the middle of this video.
See that white chalk right there?
What?
See that white chalk on that line? Can they see it?
Yep.
See it right there?
Mm-hmm.
That spark plug wire is burnt.
Well, we need to swap it. So obviously, I found a guy to do my exhaust. I found a guy. Let me tell you about this guy, Donnie.
This guy, okay.
I went up to him. I said, "Hey, give me exhaust." And he's like, "I can't do it. I ain't taking I'm not taking your headers off the engine because if a bolt breaks, I'm screwed." And I said, "I agree with you, but this engine's only 3 weeks old." And he said, "Oh, I can do that then. I'll swap your manifolds for you." So I found a good exhaust guy. I can't believe it. And so we got in our manifolds. Show them the sensor whole block off, Donnie.
Right here.
There was a sensor in there on the newer cars, but on the older ones like this, you don't need it, so you can leave that off.
Wasn't a sensor, it was it's pipes that goes over to a smog pump.
To a smog pump. Okay. Well, I don't have no smog pump in this one. So there's that, and then look at this son. Now notice there are two completely different manifolds that dump at completely different places. I haven't got my wires how I need them yet. And the one that he was just showing you is so short that you can't, reach over the manifold without burning. So we're going to swap that out here in a minute. We got a bunch of extra wires laying around. They call these the log style manifolds, Donnie.
Yeah, because they're up above the...
Yeah, and they all kind of go together and run back.
Yep.
As opposed to the, what are the ones called that jump down in the middle?
Ram horn.
Ram horn, yeah. So this is not the ram horn ones. So anyway, the guy did dual exhaust all the way back. I forgot to film how it was all rusted off.
Look, you can actually get to the motor mount bolt now.
Yeah, you can.
Look at that starter. I mean,
yeah, you can get down to the starter. You don't.
That took me like 3 days to put that starter in.
You don't have the headers in the way of everything. This is amazing. Look, see that? Look, they keep it up in the air until it gets past the thing, and then go straight down the firewall.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Well, I guess we'll show you what it looks like underneath, and then we'll start it up, and you can see what it sounds like.
You telling me you put all the way back?
They dump behind the wheels.
Yeah, but you didn't just splice into the old?
Oh, no. All new.
All new?
Whoop, all the way back.
Seriously?
Yep. The guy did the whole thing.
Huh.
Everything.
Damn, you must be rich.
It wasn't that bad. I'm going to tell people what it costs here in a minute.
I'm
going to let them know how much it costs. Everybody put down below before the end of the video how much you think it costs. So here's what the guy did. He took off the old headers and all of the exhaust, threw it all in the trash.
Yes.
He put on my new manifolds that I bought.
You bought.
And I bought the bolts.
You bought the bolts.
And I bought the gaskets.
Gasket.
He put the studs in.
What about them washers you had a little bit ago? Did he use those?
Yeah, he did. I had to get more. You can get those at Lowe's.
Looks like right there.
Yeah.
Looks like he used it.
You can get those at Lowe's.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that. And he ran all new pipe all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He put the small, like, glass pack style mufflers, the little cheapo mufflers on it. And then it turns down behind the back wheels.
And you sure you didn't have to hold a gun to his head or nothing?
I dropped it off, came back later, picked it up.
Damn, there's still people that work in this damn world?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
The guy was willing to work is amazing. Usually you don't find people willing to work, but this guy was willing to work, and I paid him, and he was happy.
That is just...
He did what he said he was going to do. There are still people like that left in the world, apparently. Okay, so I'm going to crawl under the truck and show you what it looks like underneath it. Boy, times are rough for me lately, Donnie.
I can't believe you're down there.
Yeah, I've come a long way, and it ain't a good way. I'm laying down here in the damn ditch in the gutter of the streets of Jefferson.
Yep.
Oh boy, I never thought my life would turn out like this, but here we are.
I need some new shoes. Did you see that?
Yeah, man, you ought to buy you some new shoes, Donnie.
I got the money.
All right, so here's let me show you what we got, ya. See, up there's where it comes down out of the engine. Right, then it runs straight back, all new baby, into these little cheapo glass packs. I guess those are called glass packs.
He called them turbos, didn't
Yeah, but they ain't turbos. You see his little bracket there that he's just welded to the pipe, but that's cool. I like that. You know what I like about this, Donnie?
he? Keep it simple.
It's all welded the whole way. There's no damn joints or nothing. So if his welds hold...
That just means less to leak.
Yeah, less to leak.
Damn.
What you think?
It's good. Jam up job.
The only thing that I think might be something is there's a constriction, it looks like, up there where it goes into the first pipe. The pipe coming out of the engine might be a little smaller than what it goes into, but I don't know that. But
Damn, his welds are good too.
Yeah, on his reviews, people were like, "Damn, his welds are pretty nice."
Yeah, they are.
I'll show people some close-ups now. They may disagree, but we'll see.
They're good for an exhaust. I mean, better than I can do.
What do you think, Donnie?
I think it looks good.
I think this is what I needed. That old exhaust was destroyed. This truck, though, now it's in pretty decent shape. If you look, I mean, I don't have really any rust or anything. This was a Texas truck originally. And before, the exhaust over on that side was just rusting off the truck. Had a lot of holes in it. It was very loud. So, we'll
Well, we'll talk about that off camera.
Look at him over there. He's finding problems already. Yeah, the Lions boys are laying out in the gutter now. Oh, man. This is embarrassing. I got to stop drinking, I guess.
Yep. You need to quit.
All that root beer is doing me in. All right. Let's start.
You gonna start it?
Huh?
You gonna start it up?
Oh, no, it started. It's running right now.
Oh, hell. That's good.
You just can't tell because there's not a bunch of exhaust leaking off of the headers.
Yeah, I know. Sounds good.
So there's no leaks up front. Boy, that's good. All right, let's go back to the back.
They want to hear it go thump, 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 thump.
Don't knock it out of gear with the hood now.
Okay.
You got to be careful when you slam it. It might knock out of gear, and then run you into the other truck.
Yeah, but see, look, everybody. If it falls out of gear, what's the odds it's gonna fall into reverse, and then neutral, and then drive?
That's
and go
true.
forward?
You'd probably just kill that idiot behind us.
It's going backward.
Yeah. Okay. That's a little dirty, people. It's been raining. Okay. I don't want to hear no crap about the truck being dirty. Sounds pretty good.
That's pretty good. Stay right there.
Okay. That sounds pretty good, Don. It's got water dripping out of it.
That means it's cold outside.
It's a little cold out. I think this one's back a little farther.
I don't think it matters.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm wrong. They're in the same spot. That's pretty good. All right, let's walk back up there. We'll tell them how much it was.
You can actually hear the fan in the front of this motor.
Yeah, you can actually hear the fan in the front now. This truck has never been quiet because it's had them freaking headers on it the whole time. But we finally got rid of them. Finally. We have to stop to wave at everybody when they go by.
My truck's louder than it's at Ford.
Yeah. All right, so $500.
Oh, 500.
$500 cash out the door.
Out the door?
Yep. And I paid for the manifolds. That was another, the manifolds and the bolts and everything was probably another $200. Of course, we put new gaskets and stuff on it too. So about $200 total. So pretty good. What are you looking at, Donnie?
I was looking at that tire to see if it had a busted belt in it.
Okay, did it?
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always good.
All right. Should we tell them about the Palmetto Sports?
Might as well. The local baseball
We had to
team,
stop because the local baseball team came by.
or the local school, basically, baseball school. They come by and they're selling these tickets. So they're trying to get you to buy a ticket for $20 and you get all these coupons.
Look at all those coupons. Let's figure out how much money that would be. You get a free small cheese dip and 4 of them. That's got to be $30.
Yep.
You buy any large pizza, you get a 10-inch. You get a 10-inch one-topping pizza. About $8, isn't it? There's 4 of them, so that's another $30. Free order of vignettes. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
With a purchase of equal or greater value. Let's say those are $5 or $6. I don't know. Wait, some of these are different. Boy, I'm adding it up in my head. I think we're at about $400.
He said this barbecue stuff here is $8 to $10 a pound. So if you turn them two in, you get your money back. So if you like barbecue,
Yep.
but you got to support the locals.
All right.
You know.
All right, folks, so there you go. I got new exhaust on the truck. Finally, it's driving good. Everything's good. Engine's broken in, driving good. Thank you, Donnie.
Give us a thumbs up for filming it, y'all.
Hope you enjoyed the exhaust video here.
Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. I'm waiting on y'all to do it. Go ahead, hit the button.
Subscribe to the channel. They're going to start subscribing any minute now. Here we go. Boy, things are good. We're up and walking down the streets again. Don't have to worry about being down in the gutter.
We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all just come on back. Y'all come here every week. Just hit the damn subscribe button. You might as well. We'll catch you on the next one, y'all.
All right, folks. Have a good one.